everyone, I am Deepshika, one of the MVs, and this is Media Viganza. Today we are in conversation with the CEO of Shiftle, Mr. Rishabh Jain, and today we are going to talk about one of the trending topics of not just the country but the world, cryptocurrency. So let's not keep you waiting and jump right into it. Hello, sir, how are you?
Hello Deepshika, first of all thank you very much for having me here. It's really nice to have this interview and I'm doing well. And how about you?
I'm great, sir. So we are very excited to know more about your company and cryptocurrency. So let's just begin with the questions themselves. So, sir, please tell us something about your company, Shiftle.
So basically Shiftle is a P2P cryptocurrency exchange which is an EEA licensed and regulated exchange. So Shiftle is basically a peer-to-peer, what we call a person-to-person cryptocurrency exchange where we connect buyers and sellers with each other and they trade based on an escrow-based model system. So in share market, what we call an NSE and a BSE, here we are the NSE and BSE. So in this working platform model, we work on the basis of an mediator services, an escrow service model basically. So if someone wants to buy Bitcoin and someone wants to sell Bitcoin, basically we connect them with each other, having the role of a mediator, and we hold cryptocurrency in escrow till the time the agreement between the buyer and seller is concluded. So with that being said, having a cryptocurrency exchange, we also have a native coin of our own exchange, which is called Shiftle Coin SFL, and it's just about to be launched in another month or so. And that's mostly about the company. This is basically an MNC, which is registered in the United States of America. It is also registered in the United Kingdom. The headquarters is based in Estonia, and here we are sitting in the Indian office that's based in Chandigarh.
That's very great, sir. So, sir, as far as my understanding goes, this is a bank that is facilitating the trading for traders in cryptocurrency.
Yes, exactly. So this is basically a platform where you can buy cryptocurrencies, where you can sell cryptocurrencies, where you can leverage cryptocurrencies. So basically this, and we'll be launching the spot exchange very soon, and with that feature being added, people will be also able to put out fixed deposit FDs on the crypto assets that they hold. So basically this is a service which is there. We also have mobile applications. So it's created to make an ecosystem, and anyone, even if you are not familiar with the world of cryptocurrencies, buying Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrencies is just 3 clicks away.
Right. So, sir, is this India's only exchange that is available, or are there any more platforms?
Well, I would wish if this was one and the only exchange in India. Shiftle is basically one of India's top 5 cryptocurrency exchanges. As any other business, we have our competitors. And cryptocurrency exchanges are basically a go-through whenever someone wants to invest into cryptocurrency. So there are hundreds of exchanges in the world, but when you talk about India, there are many exchanges, but Shiftle is one of India's top 5 exchanges.
That's great, sir. So, could you tell our viewers about how did you gain interest in cryptocurrency, and if you could just walk us through your journey in
Yes.
crypto?
Yes. So basically, when I was 17, I was studying my bachelor in computer applications, and that is when I came across an application called as ZTech. So that was India's first crypto application where a person could buy Bitcoin. So at that time, when I started trading, Bitcoin was trading at around 25,000 rupees for a Bitcoin. So I was always very keen towards business, towards trading. I've never invested in stock market. So I started my journey when I was 17, and I purchased my first Bitcoin at 25,000. Then I sold at 45,000, and after that I bought Bitcoin at 55,000 and I sold it at a loss at 45,000. So I thought that why not open an exchange, because exchange always wins in every situation. Even if a person is buying, even if a person is selling, even if they're getting a profit or a loss, exchange always earns money. So that is where an idea came to my mind. Then I came across a peer-to-peer cryptocurrency platform, I won't name it, I was quite impressed with how they work, and that is when I thought that I would just start a cryptocurrency exchange company. So I went for my higher studies in the University of Birmingham, and there I studied Master of Science in International Business. So that is when I started setting up my company. So we concluded setting up the company in 2019, and here we are in 2022 now.
Well, definitely, sir. A great journey of profit and losses, and then ending up finding the solution to his own problem and starting a company, becoming an entrepreneur, now making huge profits, hopefully huge profits. So moving on to my next question, sir. In layman language, so that our viewers can understand better, what is cryptocurrency and how it is different from Bitcoin?
So cryptocurrency is not different from Bitcoin. Bitcoin is an altogether a cryptocurrency. So cryptocurrency are basically digital currencies. So you have Indian rupees, you have United States dollars, you have British pound. So these are also currencies which are in printed form. So when we call about digital currencies, these are currencies that are digital, whose transfer happens through mining. So some of the cryptocurrencies they supply are limited, some of them are mintable, but Bitcoin has a limited supply. And Bitcoin is not different from cryptocurrencies. So cryptocurrency is basically a digital currencies, and this is basically a word that we use for all the currencies that are digitally available in the market as a cryptocurrency. So Bitcoin is also a cryptocurrency, Ethereum is also a cryptocurrency, and Shiftle coin is also a cryptocurrency. So these all are cryptocurrencies. People think of cryptocurrency as something different from Bitcoin. Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency. Second thing is what we call as altcoins. So there's Bitcoin, and then there's altcoins, and every other coin apart from Bitcoin falls into the category of altcoin because Bitcoin was the first invented cryptocurrency by Satoshi Nakamoto.
Right, sir. Since crypto has been a booming concept over the last few years, so I must ask, is it a trend that has been going on? Does it have, what scope does cryptocurrency have in future?
So basically cryptocurrency is decentralized. No government has power over cryptocurrencies. Cryptocurrency transactions are untraceable. Cryptocurrency transactions are anonymous. Now obviously everything has its good sides and bad sides, but basically no government in the world has control over cryptocurrencies. You never know how much physical currency is getting printed, right? But cryptocurrencies are beneficial because they have a very limited supply, like Bitcoin has a 21 million supply. And when we call it how safe it is to use, it is quite safe if you use it properly. In Japan, there are actually shops which accept Bitcoin for groceries, for purchasing mobile phones. Tesla recently announced that you can buy a Tesla from Bitcoin. So cryptocurrencies are being accepted all over the world as a payment mode. So this is already on the path to replace normal native currencies, and that's how it's all going. So cryptocurrencies have been quite famous, and in our country, in India, it has become quite famous since the inception in 2017, and right now it's booming a lot because people are not only thinking of it as something which they can trade on. This is also being started used in India as well.
Right, sir. So while you were talking about safety, sir, I would like to ask, there are other platforms to invest in like shares, golds, FDs. So compared to them, what safety does cryptocurrency provide our investors?
Basically, when you talk about everything is risky in these days. Even if you start a mining business, that is also very risky. So it is market. And when it comes to safety, if you are thinking of having a safe side to the investment that you are bringing in, only invest the money that you are ready to lose. That is what we say in cryptocurrency. That is also a general saying in the share market as well. But if we compare the cryptocurrency market and the share market, there is a lot of scope in cryptocurrency markets. Cryptocurrencies can go from anywhere between 100 to 10,000% in a single day. In share market, things are a bit different. They have circuit, they have 5-10% circuit for profit and losses. But in cryptocurrencies, basically there is no circuit. Secondly, crypto markets are 24/7, and the share markets have a specific time period over a day. So these are the basic differences between the share market and gold market and the cryptocurrency markets. And of course, no one has control over crypto markets.
Fair enough, sir. Sir, so there are two incidences in particular that I would like to talk about when it comes to cryptocurrency, and I think they have had a huge impact in last 2 years. One, when Elon Musk announced that they will be starting taking payments through cryptocurrency, it started creating a lot of discussion and talk about cryptocurrency specifically. So what are your thoughts about that?
So basically, it all goes on demand and supply. So when Tesla announced that they'll be starting taking Bitcoin as a payment currency, so Bitcoin quite boomed up, because of course if someone like Elon Musk is tweeting about certain thing, it definitely has to get a hype. When they said that they'll stop taking it, then of course there's a FUD that follows. But it's normal market practice. Whales need to accumulate Bitcoins at a cheaper price, so I won't comment much on it. But,
Right.
yes.
And sir, on 1st February, when our Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, while reading the budget 2022 and 23, she announced that there will be 30% tax on cryptocurrency or trading on cryptocurrency. But at the same time, cryptocurrency has not been recognized by the government as a legal medium of exchange. So how does that 30% tax on trading help or does not help the investor?
So this is quite vague at the moment. There are no directions from the government, no paperwork from the government on what actually would be the directives towards the exchanges and towards the investors. But when I personally think about having tax on cryptocurrencies, this is very good for the investors as well, and for the exchanges as well. Because if the government is thinking of levying taxes on cryptocurrencies, be it be 30%, be it be 10%, be it be 40%, so that actually means that your money is legal. You can now invest in cryptocurrencies in a legal form. You can cash out from cryptocurrencies in a legal form. So that is something that you can do. And talking about tax bracket, even if your income is above 10 lakh rupees, be it from other sources, be it be anything, you would have to pay 30% tax on it. So I don't see it different from any other kind of taxable income bracket that the government has announced. This will be a game changer, definitely. The finance minister and the government took a very right decision by announcing that they'll be taking 30% tax on cryptocurrencies. I think in this form, if you are earning money through cryptocurrencies, there should be tax on it. I'll not talk about how much tax. 30% might be too much on it, but this makes it legal. Now, if you're talking about whether cryptocurrencies are a legal tender or not, that is a whole together separate topic. But if the government is willing to take tax on cryptocurrencies, that obviously means that cryptocurrency is now legal and people can invest in cash.
So sir, it is safe to say that taxation on cryptocurrency and trading on cryptocurrency is a good news to the investors.
Definitely, I take it as a good news for not only for the investors but for the exchanges as well. At Shiftle, we always do heavy KYC of all the users that come on board. We have certain limits towards which users can trade without completing their KYC. And I guess to prevent money laundering, to prevent counter finance of terrorism, there needs to be a certain place where this all is recorded. So I think this is a game changer for India.
That's great, sir. So I think we have covered all the major grounds that I wanted to ask you. But before we wrap this up, I would like to give you some tips to the youth and anyone who's trading in cryptocurrency.
Yes. So my first and foremost advice would be don't FOMO. FOMO is going out too much into the market. Okay, ये वाला coin आया है, अब ये बढ़ जाएगा, आज 100% हुआ है, अच्छा कल 1000% हो सकता है, मैं आज लगा देता हूँ. That is very wrong. If you invest in cryptocurrencies, if they have already gone 100% to 100%, you're definitely going to lose money. जो भी coins में आप invest करें, whatever the coins that you're investing in, you should have some due diligence on those coins. This is for everyone, not just the youth, but for very experienced traders. I've seen very experienced traders also falling for traps. And I guess choosing the right cryptocurrency, researching on it is what will basically make you successful in crypto trading and not just FOMO.
Alright, so thank you so much, sir, for amazing tips for our cryptocurrency investors. And like Rishabh sir advised, don't FOMO and start investing in crypto as soon as you can start. And you do not have to invest huge, because there's a very basic misconception about that you need to have huge funds to invest, but you can start small when you want to invest. So thank you so much, sir, for joining us, and it was a pleasure having you with us.
Thank you so much, Deepshika. Really nice having this interview, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you so much, sir. So this was all about cryptocurrency with Rishabh Jain, and hopefully you guys find this interview helpful. Stay tuned for more such talks, and until then, signing off.